today is called a Breakout. It's part of a program called Breakout EDU. Okay, first of all, the one we're doing today, I'm going to give you a little knowledge, might be a little tricky, okay? It is one that I did for 4 sessions with some teachers on Friday. And it is really meant to be done with 6th graders. I did modify a few of the clues so that I think it should work. And I will give you a little bit of extra assistance to make it so that we don't get too frustrated. My class did do this activity and they were able to complete it. What do we mean by a breakout? A breakout is that you are given a series of clues. And your ultimate goal is to break out. Well, what does that mean? You're not locked in any place. Well, you need to unlock locks from things in the room to ultimately unlock the big box. Okay? Okay? That's your goal. All right? You have 45 minutes. Now, we need to listen. There are clues hidden around the room. All the clues have a sticker on them that say Breakout EDU, so you know. There will be no clues on my desk. There will be no clues inside a board. Guys, let's look at me. Eyes on me. Not trying to find the clues right now. Like an Easter egg hunt. You're already looking for the eggs. Okay? There will be no, you won't have to go inside a board game. You won't have to go inside my students' desks. You won't have to go inside a bag of something. You won't have to go in my cabinets, okay? You might have to look behind something or under something or something like that, but do you understand it's not a tear the room apart kind of thing, all right? It is kind of like an Easter egg hunt. They're hidden, but in plain sight. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the thing is, when you collect your clues, you need to work together. This is a team activity. I can't run away with my clue in the corner because my clue might be something that works with Evan's clue, that works with Amelia's clue, that when we use our clues together, that it all works together to unlock this lock or unlock that lock or make this work, okay? You can use, if you need to work out a problem, you're welcome to write a problem on my, if you need to remember a piece of information. Sometimes you see a number on something and you go, you know what? Why is this number on this picture here? Maybe I want to remember that number for later, okay? You're welcome to write a number down because maybe that's gonna go away and you're gonna want to, you can ask me for resources. Maybe you say, hey, when I've seen this before, I think this is what you're supposed to do with this, Mrs. Pease. Can you help me with that resource? And that may make some sense to some of you when that comes up in a little bit. So just kind of talk to your neighbors. No picking locks, okay? There is one lock we're having trouble getting locked, okay? If at the end of the 45 minutes you have 1 hint card left, I'll give you 5 extra minutes. If you choose to use all 3 of your hints, that's fine, okay? I think my class did use all 3 of their hints and they were done before 45 minutes. It's not a challenge against each group. It's a challenge for you to be done before the time is up, okay? But if you do have a card left before the 45 minutes is, like let's say 45 minutes expires and you still have a hint card, I'll give you 5 extra minutes. All right? When I hand this to your group, I'm going to start the timer. Look in your envelope, check out its contents. That's when the game starts. Okay? And then collect your things. Remember, share your resources. That's my first tip that I'll give you as a freebie. Okay? Do you kind of get what you're doing? Mm-hmm. And you need to be a team and work together. Mm-hmm. All right? And try to involve everybody. Okay? Are we ready?
Yes. Yes. unlock something. I think he's a hard guy. Look,
Okay, this was on a flash drive that was in the confidential envelope, and they figured out to put it in the computer. Pay attention, there might be important information.
Greetings, fellow agents. I need your help. I am deep undercover investigating a criminal organization called Spider. I have learned of a major theft that members of the organization carried out last night. Unfortunately, I cannot break cover to expose this theft. There is something much bigger going on at Spider that I have not quite worked out yet. I need you to take over this case and catch these crooks. If you are successful, you may be one step closer to getting your own first undercover mission. I cannot give you information openly, since that would reveal my presence to Spider. I have left you as many clues as I can, but you will have to put them together. I understand that the gang plans to move the loot today. I estimate that you will have to nab them in the next 45 minutes, or they and the valuable loot will disappear. Work together. I know you can do this. Oh, one last thing. This is important. When you make a smoothie, it is really important to mash the bananas. Don't forget, mash the bananas. Someone is coming.
Mash the bananas. Don't forget mash the bananas. Yeah, I'll put it on the floor. Guys, I'm going to mash bananas. Is that
A green file that had a number, which they wrote on the board, and a picture. Look at the picture.
Mash the bananas.
What should we do?
Go to the banana. And then we go to the red marker in the
Guys,
banana.
what should we do?
Look for green envelopes.
Look for the green marker.
Look for the green. That's in green. I found something.
Oh, he just mashed the bananas.
Yeah.
But what is this? Oh, type your email address. Well, who should we use? How about mine?
Yeah.
Security, what is it?
Security.
Your card says, so should I enter the one that was on the file or that?
Will it be that?
What does your card say? And what does it say at the top? Oh, let's be listeners. What does your card say at the top? Because they got this number off of a file. It might be important.
Super secret security clearance code.
Oh, mine's asking for a super secret security code.
Yeah. The box at lunchtime. What was it saying though? August, September. The numbers are circled. I recharged my battery.
04. There's a decimal point in there. That's a decimal point on ours. You just gotta figure it out. You guys can bring let's bring all our clues here except for the secrets. Okay, let's lay it down. Let's have a clue. Let's put all the boxes up here. All the boxes up here. And let's put the box.
Go together.
Guys, you also put your boxes up here. What do you two think?
It has like a certain color. You can calculate.
Yep.
Not that. I found it. But it has to be the certain color.
Okay.
That's a game. C5. Wait, we need another treasure box. Oh, there's a blue marker. Ray, we need the blue marker. Okay. We have the blue marker. F4. We have the blue marker. Right here.
Blue marker.
F4.
I thought the
yellow. And Mrs. B is Mrs. B is the time's pause. I can't see. I'm on my knees. Well, what do we do?
Are you getting it?
I do.
Look at this. This is a
What is it? Find the boxes. I got it.
You gotta turn your box open.
What's it have in it? You mean a flashlight? A flashlight. You might need it under stuff. Look under dark places. Look in dark places. A dark place. Hey! It went out the code. It got the code. It works. What's the code?
It worked. The code.
What is it? Figured it out. What? 6.
everything.
I can't see, guys. 59-5947. It's open. 47. It was a flashlight, but it needs batteries.
Empty batteries on it.
Okay, well then obviously we have to just set it on the table because you haven't found, obviously there's batteries
It's
somewhere.
in batteries. Here for the flashlight.
It's capital A.
Put the flashlight down.
Here.
You don't know the combo.
I recharge my batteries by washing the remnants of this box at lunchtime. It's a box and it's at lunchtime.
Yeah,
but there's no batteries. There's no batteries. It's just right here.
Let's box them all. We don't have a key yet.
You have to use one of the other.
Papers. And you have 4 colored clues. How should you be organizing these
by
clues
color.
on these papers?
By
I
color.
would be happy to give you 4 new sheets of paper.
Okay, we have to start all over again.
Bring me the old papers, please.
We have to start all over. Someone help.
That is the password for the black lock that you had to be able to tell me the word. So you unlocked the one that was already unlocked. That's it. That's it. You unlocked this one, guys.
We need a lot. We need 5 more.
That's it. Guys, you guys are, here's the deal, guys. Don't panic. You are doing a fantastic job. Okay? Walk away from the boxes and go work on your puzzles. You guys are doing great.
Well, we have a little game. And now we just got that must be a P. That's it. So like that. 2744.
For what? Ladies and gentlemen, you have
You gotta do.
you have 2 locks with numbers and they both only have 4 digits.
Oh.
So if you're getting a 5-digit number.
I think I know.
Left.
Red, blue.
Okay, wait a minute.
Blue,
Okay,
right.
guys, one person. We'll call it.
Red,
Okay.
yellow,
Okay, wait. Call out the color. Let them look at the blue. Up,
red,
down,
yellow.
left.
Got that?
Yep.
Blue,
Up,
red,
down,
green.
right.
You got it.
Everybody back away.
Easton.
Just wait. Let me go stop this.
We did it! Another 20 minutes. Everybody back up. 20 minutes to spare. Wait.
Everybody have a seat on the floor.
Mitchell.
What's in it? I can't see that precious. Can I see right here? So what we have to use mash the bananas for?
Okay.
Sorry, we have to press the
There
bananas
is
on the
candy. We can
website.
give you a piece in a minute, but what you did is you unlocked just candy, which I can give you a piece in a minute. Have a seat. Okay, here's the thing. There's lots of stuff going on in a breakout room, and it sometimes can be tricky because you sometimes don't know your place. Sometimes you have to figure out how can I get involved. Sometimes you have to figure out how can I involve a classmate. And these are the things I want you to think about for the next time we try one of these things.